Hey guys, and welcome to another video from Dainty Bite. If you're one of those people who love and adore artichokes, you're not alone. I happen to love artichokes. I love them in a salad, on top of pizza. And today let me show you how you can turn some frozen artichoke bottoms into a wholesome, comforting meal. It looks fancy, but it's super simple to make. Let's get started. As you can see, I filled a pot with water, wedges of lemon, and 2 packages of artichoke bottoms. 2 packages are about 30 ounces. These are still frozen. I'm gonna boil for 10 minutes until I can poke it with a fork and it's a little tender. Meanwhile, I'm gonna cook this very simple meat filling. And here I have some sweet onions chopped finely, and 500 grams of chuck beef or sirloin, whichever you prefer. I season lightly with salt, black pepper, allspice, and a touch of cinnamon. If you're using ground chuck or a fattier cut of beef, you don't need to add any oil or butter. But if you're using a very lean beef, you need to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil or butter. You're gonna cook until all the onion liquid disappears and the beef onion mixture is nicely caramelized. And for a little bit of crunch, I'm gonna toast some pine nuts. I add a tablespoon of olive oil or vegetable oil to help the pine nuts roast beautifully. I add on top of the meat filling. This is what the meat should look like. Most of the liquid has disappeared, and as always, I'll leave all the amounts, ingredients, and the preparation method in the description box below the video. This meat filling smells heavenly. I'm gonna use a strainer to drain every little bit of fat and liquid left. The artichoke bottoms are fork tender. I'm gonna arrange at the bottom of a shallow cast iron pan. A 13-inch cast iron pan will fit these perfectly. These are still super hot, but this is how I'm gonna arrange everything. I'm gonna load them up with the meat mixture. A generous amount. These will present very nicely. A great dish for entertainment. It heats beautifully. You can make everything ahead of time. It smells heavenly. Almost finished. Now I add 2 cups of the artichoke cooking liquid. You're gonna cook on top of the stove. When it comes back to a boil, you're gonna cover and cook for 10-15 minutes. Meanwhile, you're gonna make a flavorful slurry. More of the artichoke liquid. I'm gonna season with salt, the juice of 2 lemons, and 3 tablespoons of flour. Whisk well and add on top of the artichoke hearts and let it come back to a boil and thicken and become a very nice sauce. Another 10 minutes or so. You can adjust the seasoning, add a little bit of salt if needed. I did not need to add anything. Finish the whole dish with some freshly chopped parsley. Also make sure the artichokes are fork tender. Serve with some steamy hot rice and vermicelli. I really hope you try this recipe. If you love artichoke, you are absolutely gonna adore this recipe. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my new uploads. And until next time, bon appétit! Is this Emily or what?